Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah, man. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to pull this stuff up here. I wanted to do a video on the whole Fresh and Fit and DJ Akadamiks thing that happened a while back, and I reminded myself, because I went to a reaction to it a long time ago, but it just slipped my mind. But I actually reminded myself back when I was doing the Olivia Alexa video. Shout out to her again. But I wanted to get into this, man, because there's a lot of things that I want to talk about in this video. First, I just want to react to it, number one. Let me pull it up. Shrink this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so let's get into this. So the last video that I did, right, with Olivia, when I was talking about Olivia Alexa thing, I referenced this video, and I talked about how, you know, women will ignore you, right? I basically said women will ignore you until you prove to them that you are worth their time, right? And in my opinion, I was saying that, yo, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's right. Blah, 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 whatever. I can't see my name. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All those things that I was saying, right? And I referenced this video because this is the same guy, right? Fresh. You're going to see right here. This is Fresh, right? Fit is like usually he usually sits right here what DJ Akadamiks is, but you know, it's a lot of people at this table, as y'all can see. Right. But anyway, so I just thought it was so damn crazy because Fresh was trying to shoot a shot at this chick right here. I believe this is her, if I'm not mistaken. This is the chick that ignored the hell out of Fresh all the damn time. And then all of a sudden, now he blows up. He starts making money. He starts doing ABC 1, 2, 3. And now all of a sudden she has time for you. He invites her to a yacht party, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But previously, before, she was always ignoring this, man. So what's going on? But let's cover this. I'm not going to get into the whole 35 minutes. I'm not going to get, I maybe cover maybe 5 or 10 minutes of it. Because we do have a lot to cover. But let's go.
Obviously, you know, Ak is a good friend.
And of course, I'm going to put the link in the description. Y'all already know how I do.
You know, Silky as well, Leaf, Annoying TV, good people. But we had a debate, right? Talking about relationships, vetting girls, and kind of like what girls want in guys. So, Ak, can you tell the audience what the debate is about today?
Fresh, I love you, brother. But I feel like you're walking into the path of becoming what I would say is a hypocrite, or you're just strictly delusional, something that you preach against. Mm-hmm. And I would just like for you to remain on your pivot while instructing the many. We got 4,000 people in here, while instructing them how to live their lives. Make sure you're very cognizant how you're living yours, you know. Or you could maybe just keep it real and just say, hey, you listen. Follow what I say, but not what I do. Okay. Mm-hmm. I asked you a few simple questions, and the answers were very alarming. Okay. I feel like if you know the roles were reversed, and we have like a lot of beautiful women on the panel today. But mm-hmm. I watch, and you guys know I watch your show religiously mm-hmm. when I'm not here. And the advice you give to men is very different than what you are following.
Okay, explain to me.
So he's opening it up now, right? And I love how he starts by saying, Fresh, I love you, brother. That's how you know. Fellas, we already know what time it is. So you look at your homie like, bro, I love you, man. But you know, it's about to be back.
Where?
Okay, then. And again, mm-hmm. the only audience and jury will be the chat.
Yeah.
I believe if you were speaking about a woman who, you know, is in her early 20s, who came to Miami, who met high value men like you would consider yourself, right?
Yeah, for this show. Yeah.
Okay. if you would speak about that woman who met that guy on a multi-million-dollar yacht, mm-hmm. the first thing in the assumption wouldn't be she loves me or she likes me for me.
Okay.
Okay. Now here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, actually liking a girl. Like, you know, by the way, I don't think you guys are preaching that at all. That would be I'd be inside a little Nas X territory if you guys were, but that's not what you guys are doing. Yeah. What you guys are just saying that you want guys to be aware, and also not to get finessed, right? You know, it's about self-improvement, right? I've heard Myron say that a bunch of times.
As we do, help guys get better.
I feel like your life right now might not be matching what you preach. And it's okay because we all make mistakes. By the way, I've made mistakes too. And as brothers, because I've made mistakes, I could try to help you as you're making your mistake now. Okay, listen, I always say, the smart man learns from his own mistake. The wise man learns from the mistake of others. Okay, I'm trying to have you at least be wise, not smart. And a dumb person never learns at all.
So, you think that I haven't made mistakes in my past at all?
So everything Academic just said went over his head because he's in defense mode right now. Y'all can't tell it, and I've seen this already, but y'all can't tell right now, but he's in defense mode. Everything he just said went over his head. He wasn't even listening to understand. He was listening to respond. And here's his response.
No, I've heard the story. You were married before.
Yeah.
Right? It was just alarming that and by the way, I like your beautiful, what do y'all consider each other? By the way, Henny, that makes
we vibing right now. We chilling. We vibing. So
beautiful. I like it. So so y'all would be y'all just talking right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you said something on like last show when I was on. It was a little bit alarming. You said that she was very different from every girl you meet in Miami when I've heard you speak about every girl in Miami before. You generalize.
Yeah.
And I've also heard, this one of mine's like, Martin, you got some classic quotes, my brother. You know you're a legend, right?
Yeah, no, thank you, bro.
Listen.
You are too.
Hey, listen. You know what I mean? We're not talking about your anecdotal experience. We're talking about like the majority of the people, okay? We're not talking about like your exception. If you were to speak about the person who we are talking about in question, who's sitting next to you,
yeah, right here,
you wouldn't necessarily be on the position you are now. You would actually say, hey, listen, she's with you because of what you're about, right? But you made the bold statement, which this is why I think your audience is probably looking at you like if you're a hypocrite. You met her on a yacht. In a very short time, you're like, I know for a fact she's with me for me. Explain.
Okay, so you made some claims there just now, right? That were kind of
mind y'all, again, this is the same woman that had no time of the day to be with him. All of a sudden, y'all meet up on this, what he said, multi-million-dollar yacht, proving that he's about what he says he is. And now she's, again, and I was correct. This is the right one, the right woman. Now all of a sudden she has a time of day for you. I've said this so many times, fellas, when you get on your job, women see this. And then they flock towards you. Because the one thing about it, right? My bad, I'm trying to make sure I'm censored. The one thing about it is that they're always watching. Always watching. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And I say stuff like this not because trying to make it seem like, oh, okay, well, she's just using you because of ABC was 3. I'm not even saying all that. I don't know her from a can of paint. I just think it's a little bit suspicious that now all of a sudden you got time. The first time we go out is on this damn multi-million-dollar yacht. But let's let him explain himself.
Of assumptions, and I understand because you don't watch the show all the time. That being said, when I said that she's different from most girls, it's because she's not from Miami. She's from Philly, right? So if you know the game here in Miami, right? Most Miami girls are in a certain like bracket, in a certain like environment, and they all kind of do like the same things. Hold on. That being said, if a girl's new to Miami, she's not really into that environment that well. So as a first timer in Miami, right? She's not gonna be in certain circles where they get passed around, or like, you feel me? Like it's kind of like a environment where things happen all the time and like follow like a certain pattern.
That being said,
hold on. That being said,
what does new to Miami mean though?
Huh?
What does new to Miami mean? Because she was born in Jersey. She's just out here for school, right? Is everybody here born in Miami?
I am.
You're born in Miami.
Yeah, born and raised.
You're born and raised. Yeah. Okay, but she's not. So if someone moves here, they're different.
I'm saying at the beginning, they're not kind of like tainted by the Miami lifestyle. Because Miami is very like, I want to say good and bad at the same time. Because like in the environment, it makes you turn a certain way. Either by the partying, the people you're around.
To the streets.
And most girls that would have been good girls come to Miami, turn to the streets. Is what it is.
So they turn hoes.
That being said, if you meet a girl for the first time and she's in this environment and she's not a part of this whole cycle, you kind of go chance because at the beginning she only knows you, but she meets other players in the game where it's like, oh, like this is where I'm at. I can see all these guys. Then she's kind of saying, like, you know what? I got many options. Fuck this nigga. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do and get what I want. That being said, right? I invited her on the yacht.
That being said, I love it.
I invited her on the yacht, right, for a purpose to meet and talk to her.
So the first time you met her, you invited her on the yacht.
100%.
And you left the yacht by saying she fucks with me for me.
No. This is after a period of time where like I saw certain things. I saw what she's about, where she came from. I was like, okay, cool. Dude, think about this, right? I've seen multiple chicks come to Miami all the time, get into a certain environment, and then they change completely. However, when they first come to Miami, they're not always into that environment where they make that change.
Okay.
So what happens is that girls come to Miami, right? They meet some friends, they go out, they meet promoters, they meet celebrities, and then they're for the street.
And then she gone.
You're Myron.
And then let me finish.
Denial. Denial. And fellas, well, ladies too, but fellas, this is the prime example, right? And no disrespect to Fresh. I think he's a cool guy and all this, that, and the third. I didn't like what Fresh and Fit both was saying about like the Haitian community, knowing good and damn well they're in Miami, which is full of damn Haitians, Hispanics, and all that good stuff. But that's one of the reasons why I had to unsubscribe from them, because of the nonsense that they said. I don't believe. I don't support any of that thing, and that's not just about, I'm not Haitian or anything like that, but it's just about anybody. They would say that about Jamaicans. They would say that about goddamn anything, any Bahamian, any island out there in the Caribbean. I would have did the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I can't deal with it, because there's a certain level of respect that I like to have amongst other people and what people have amongst other people. So me to other people and then people to other people. And I wasn't with the nonsense that they were saying about the Haitian community and all this, that, and the third. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't for me, so I unsubscribed from them. Right. But that being said, whatever, it's time for another day. All of this stuff that's been going on between him and his girlfriend, right? He's straight delusional. He's straight delusional. Oh, she's feeling me for me. Oh, she likes me. Oh, she's different from these other girls. Bro, she's not different. She's literally the same. She's literally the same. And to try and justify why she's different from these other girls is by saying, oh, well, she's not from here. She's from wherever the hell she's from. Jersey. I can almost guarantee you everybody in Miami is not born and raised from Miami. They only had two other girls, and it looks like a room full of 8 chicks. There's only 2 girls that said that they was born and raised in damn Miami. What are you talking about, man? But fellas, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, right? When I talk about these types of things. He clearly never got attention from women like that. Never. And he has a name now. He has a brand. Fresh and Fit is a brand on YouTube. I mean, can't hate on that. He has a name. He has the brand. He's somebody. He has the money. He's able to get the attention from women that he's never gotten before. Stuff like that goes to their heads. A lot of guys can't take it. A lot of guys can't handle it. And it clouds their judgment when it comes to their financial decision, when it comes to who they get in a relationship with, when it comes to making, whatever crazy decision, whatever. It clouds their judgment. Power tripping. Let's keep going.
Let me finish. So I've experienced.
I'm gonna eat them alive after
dating multiple girls. Some from Miami, some from outside of Miami, France, Germany, wherever, right? So I've seen the cycle here. Now, that being said, when I met her, I saw she hadn't been tainted yet. She hadn't been like in certain circles where, like, you know what? Damn, she's gone through the streets. So I want to see where her head was at. And we meet on certain levels, we vibe. And regarding my vlog, she adds value to my vlogs. So you know what? I want to get to know her a little bit better. We're just vibing right now. Okay. So your whole argument of, oh, I'm gonna be finessed by this chick.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I want to make certain claims. So I feel like you're a little bit exposing yourself.
How?
Because the way you talk about women, especially because you're in Miami, you just proved that saying that if she's here and she's new, those rules don't apply. you don't talk to just a Miami audience. You talk to an audience that's literally all around the world. So you're pretty much telling your audience, everything I tell you doesn't apply to y'all because you're not in Miami. I thought you were giving universal rules. That's hold on.
We're talking about her.
I got you. No, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about how you are saying she doesn't apply to many things that you would say about the normal girl.
No, it can happen outside. I'm just saying that, like.
Second of all, I do want to ask a question. And by the way, the chat's gonna be the jury.
Okay.
You said, number one, she was here for a short amount of time and she wasn't tainted, quote unquote. And you have done the checks and balances to make sure she's not gonna be that. Could you at least tell the jury how long you've known her?
1 month.
Okay. Just okay. So in a month, you met her on a yacht. A month later, you have figured out that she isn't what every other girl in Miami is.
Look, you're taking it as in like, yo, I'm about a wife. Like it's only girl is like, yo, like I just met her, right? So obviously I'm like checking to see where she's at. And at the same time, it's like, yo, I'm seeing traits where she's like different in terms of like, okay, she's not thinking like most Miami girls. That being said, I don't know the full, trajectory. Like she just got here. So it's like, we're vibing right now.
What does it mean that she's different and not thinking like a Miami girl? I just pointed you out someone.
Okay.
Like, explain that. Because I've heard you say, she came on my podcast. You say, hey, listen, women, especially down here, they're going to be attracted to certain things, this blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be different from a Miami girl? Explain that difference.
Okay. So for example, right? She's not into like designer, going crazy like, oh, I need to have this and that. It's more like she wants a good time with me, right? And then secondly, it's like, for example,
what Miami girls are,
huh?
Generally.
Miami. No, some are. Not obviously not every single girl, but some are about that. Like
we're talking about just majority.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like.
By the way, Myron, just because I want to be fair,
this nigga, bro.
No, you're allowed to be his lawyer.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I don't want this to be a mistrial because they said he ain't had a public defender, he ain't had Johnny Cochran with him, he ain't had the nigga who had Bill Cosby get out of jail. Listen, you could hop in at any time because this guy seems.
You guys go. You guys go like one round, 2 rounds maybe, and then we'll get it because I know y'all wanted to do this. We got 6,000 plus you guys in here.
Like the video.
Like the goddamn video right now. Like it. Like the video.
So you're accusing me of being a hypocrite and being delusional, right? So I want to know where in this whole like scenario here. No, I'm not. Where in the scenario, right? Do you see me being hypocritical in regards to like just dating her?
No. You're being hypocritical because if everything that I've seen this podcast preach that you're a part of, when I've seen your actions with her, you're acting like, and I've seen y'all silence a lot of women here by saying you're just the exception. We're talking about the rule. You are willing to basically say, hey, fuck the rule. She's the exception.
Wait, okay. Where did they say that? I'm saying that she is showing certain traits right now.
Why do you think she's interested in you?
Ask her.
Great question. Great question. Why is she really interested in you now all of a sudden? Man, listen, y'all, he lucky. Listen, y'all better be lucky I ain't popular like that because my ass would have been on that damn panel going in.
I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
on a yacht.
On the boat.
On the yacht.
Was it 60 foot long? Was it 85 foot?
I couldn't even tell you.
So you're telling me that the conversation that you had with him there, if he cold approached you, right? While you were online about to get into, I don't know if you go to Club Live or whatever, any spot out here, you was about to get some, I don't know, some fucking yogurt, and he cold approached you. If he had the same conversation that he had with you on the boat in fucking beautiful Miami, I've been on a yacht with this nigga. I was like, damn, I can understand why this is a flex. If he had the same conversation with you, you're like, no, this is my guy.
See, I am a very big personality person. So if he came up to me and he just came and was like, hey, let me get your number, that's a no from me. The fact that he invited me, and he invited me out before.
Yeah.
And it was just the fact that Me and my roommate were sitting at home. No, me and my roommate were sitting at home, and I was like, wow, what are we going to do tonight? And then, like, at that moment, he texted me, and he was like, hey, do you
ride with scooters or get on the yacht? Let's talk about it.
And he's right. I'm not a materialistic person at all. I could be if I wanted to. I don't care about that shit. Like, my dream car is a fucking Honda Civic. Like, there's nothing about me materialistic. Being on a yacht is not, I wasn't like, oh my God, like, he's inviting us to a yacht. Like, I'm so excited.
So I've
been on a yacht before. I've had people try to hit on me. It's not about the yacht.
Okay, what about the conversation? What did he say? We want to learn, because I'm like,
it was
one
like
of the
a
people...
genuine, like, I want to get to know you thing. I think we both had a physical attraction to each other at that point, and it wasn't like, hey, like, I want to get to know you to fuck. It felt super genuine, and we just had a really good time. We talked up there for like an hour and a half before we got interrupted. We probably could have talked the entire way back and forth. Like,
I think what your problem is that, like,
wait, you said he invited you out before. Why you didn't go before?
Hold on.
I was always busy, or like I was pretty new. I was living.
No, I'm just trying to see.
Listen. and look at Mari. look at Fit, bro. Fit looking like yo. It's time for me to bounce. I can't hear this no more. I don't want to cover the whole thing. Listen. Again, I'll put the link in the description so y'all can see that. But listen, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. I don't even know, because I was trying to make sure this video didn't go on too long. You know what I mean? But it was a great video, great back and forth. Now, listen, my opinion. I'm going to have to agree with DJ Akadamiks on here. Mainly because, right? Well, because mainly I've seen the full video, right? Make sure my name is showing. Mainly because I've seen the full video already, so I already know what they're going to say and all this, that, and the third. So I have to side with Akadamiks on this. I have to. And I keep telling guys, please get on your job. Please get on your job. I don't give a damn what it is. Because one thing about it you have to understand, fellas, is, again, like I keep saying, they are always watching. Always watching. I said this in whatever video I said this in, where I was saying, hey, listen, you shoot your shot at whatever chick that you talk to, if she turns you down, she's not saying no, period. She's saying no, ... to be continued. Maybe within another 6 months, another year, hell, another 5 years, another 10 years. When you get your sugar honey iced tea together, then you can come and talk to me. A lot of the times, that's what happens. You over here running around thinking, damn, am I ugly? Am I this? No, you just broke. You just broke. That's it. This is a woman, right, that he was asking out for a long time. And just like Akadamiks was saying, she was like, I was always busy. And he said, but you wasn't too busy to get on the yacht. A little suspicious. But the guy's delusional. He doesn't understand it, bro. It's just like that kid that got bullied a lot in like middle school, elementary school, high school, whatever, right? And then now he's a cop. He's a power tripping cop. It's the same thing. That power goes to his head, and it's just like, whoa, what is going on right now? I guess you can call it a culture shock, actually. You can call it that. But I'm saying all that to say this, fellas, because again, like I said, I don't want to cover too much of this video, because it's a pretty long video. Again, it's 35 minutes. I'm not going to cover all that. But I'm going to say all that to say this, fellas. Get on your job. Then you could be able to get whatever chick that you want. I can almost guarantee you. I swear on my life. I can't say every chick, because that'll be me reaching and exaggerating. But majority of the chicks that used to turn me down from, whatever, middle school, high school, early years of college, throughout whatever walk of life that I met a chick, after I established myself, after I was able to become the person that I am today, almost all of them was blowing me up. Well, what can I do this? What can I do that? Like I said, the chick that I went to high school with, who never had a time of the day, when I finished my bachelor's and I was starting my master's, slobbing me down. Where was this 10 years ago? What happened? You act like you ain't had a time of the damn day for me. Now she's the one that wants to be in a relationship with me. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good on all that. Keep doing what you do, and I'm out. I never invited her to my house. She never met my mom, none of that. Because I knew what I was and what my value was into this whatever situationship you can call it. That's just the way it is, man. So again, shout out to them, shout out to DJ Akadamiks for calling him out, because I would have did the same thing if Fresh was my homeboy. I would have did the same thing. I would have done the same thing. Dead ass. I would have, man. But yeah, man, I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Trying to think of what else I can say. I can't think of nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, to hit that bell symbol on the side. Anytime we upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, till next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.